on Pro Gear Reviews. We're going to be installing the H&K Push Pins in the GSG15. They were purchased from Wolverine supplies in Manitoba, Canada. Wolverine supplies kindly supplied a few patches to be given away. So if you comment and like the video, I will draw from the people who do so, and you'll get random selection of FN, Daniel Defense, and forgive my pronunciation, but Caracal or Carousel. Not too familiar with the third one, but I digress. As you can see, I have removed the rear plate. This is not necessary to do so, but I'm in the midst of painting the butt. So in these current pins that they've got are 2 screws. So in order to remove them, you need to actually have 2 flathead screwdrivers, one on either side to unscrew it. I actually managed to do it with just one on one side, and then I pushed the pin through the other side. But what I'll do is I'll bring this up to the camera so you can see exactly just how moot this is. It's not exactly the greatest design feature, which is exactly why I went and purchased these. These are actually exceptionally difficult to find, so I was very happy that Wolverine Supplies was able to deliver them in such a timely fashion, but moreover, the fact that they provided some free swag for the channel. So, what you're looking at is the flathead here on one side, and the same for the other. I know it's difficult because I have the camera in the distance setting and focus, but it literally just unscrews, and that's it. So why they decided to ensure that, maybe they just don't want people messing with it. Like when you read the instruction manual, it clearly states that they don't want people disassembling it, as if the end consumer doesn't know anything about firearms. And this is the H&K Push Pin. So you can see the contrast on my skin there. There's a little pin at the end that actually keeps it in place, and then just a standard, I guess it's like a grommet to keep it from coming out. And then all you're doing, depending on which side, is you are pushing it through. That's it. So, depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed, how you strip them down, and I guess ultimately your preference. Now, obviously, this isn't as fluid because I don't have the stock on there, but we're going to do this one here in a minute. So again, that's it. Now, I was hoping that I would be able to articulate it forwards like an AR. I may have to modify the lower rail here, because I want to be able to fold it for cleaning and maintenance. And the way this lower rail is set up and the way the lower receiver nests with it, it doesn't want to move because this interferes with it. So I'm going to have to get a smith to remove probably this last piece here. That way it can bend forward. But that's just how easy it is to install the H&K push pins. So I'm going to install them here. Again, I'm putting them in from this side. Like that. Obviously, that still opens because there's no butt. Bob's your uncle. And that's it. That's it. So before I left, I wanted to show you guys a close-up of how the retaining spring or pin worked on the H&K push pin. It's just a small, well, that's the grommet on the other end, but basically the retaining pin is just a small spring, or I guess a pin under tension that prevents it from shaking loose. I understand the concept of them screwing it together because not everybody has ready access to these things, and not everybody is an avid shooter, so the likelihood of them having to break things down and clean and maintain it and stuff like that, the end user may not be as well versed. The gun is in fantastic quality. Don't take it as me knocking the company or anything like that, but these H&K push pins just make things so much easier. They literally just snap into place, and they stick out far enough so that you can just push on it with your thumb to snap it in. Like, you can see just how it locks into place when I push it in, and then when I push it back out. Like, there's right there, and it just pops in. Like, it's really straightforward, and I'm so happy I got them. Again, the only thing that I don't like about the rifle is the fact that it doesn't articulate forwards like my service rifle, but I mean, all I got to do is modify it a little bit and then I'll be happy with it. The biggest thing for me was not having to unscrew or bring screwdrivers into the field if I want to oil it or if it gets dirty and I'm cleaning it or something, you know. So thank you again to Wolverine Supplies. It was one of the, I think actually the only Canadian distributor for the H&K push pins that I found, and that's for the GSG15. It's the same thing as the MK22. It's basically the same thing, only the stock's different. And again, that's courtesy of Wolverine Supplies. They didn't send me the H&K push pins. I did buy them, so they are mine. But wicked company, great people, sent from some free swag. So like I said, like the video, comment, and I'm going to draw from the people randomly. And that's it. Thanks for watching Pro Gear.